Hey, everybody, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman's Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey, my heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Hello.
And the ever-loving, ever-singing AJ.
Would you guys listen if I started a podcast called Frogcast? And all it was three frogs?
Is it sponsored by Budweiser?
No, it's sponsored by flies.
Actually, though,
then maybe.
and so they're just going to make the... Now, is it going to be that type of sound? Or is it going to be all three yelling at each other?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, no,
because that's somewhat relaxing.
It'll be like a calm conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like,
You know what's funny? I don't know if there's a podcast like that, but I bet you if you went on the YouTube, there is something like that.
He probably is that.
Well, yeah, it'd be like, swamp sounds or something.
Yeah, no, just the frog.
But no, you give them a topic and they would discuss
and they
it.
would discuss it.
Yeah.
I feel like their topics choice would be limited. But yeah, I would give it a listen.
Grubs or flies?
Grubs or flies, yeah.
Which one to choose?
What
do you
lily
miss
pads are cooler than others?
Do you miss your tail?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whose tongue is the longest?
Right? There's lots.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
It's not about length.
That's right.
It's about stickiness.
But not girth?
Stickiness.
Stickiness, okay.
It's stickiness.
It's not about the...
And then you have different kinds
size.
of frogs, too, because you have different opinions, right? You have a bullfrog. You have a tree frog.
Tree frog.
You have a poison dart frog.
Right, yeah. You want varying frog opinions.
Oh, no.
This is true. This is
now,
true.
crazy though. How are we going to
toad?
bring? I'm going to say, are we bringing toads into
Oh,
this?
Well,
shit. Special guest, maybe. I don't know if you do it on like regular.
We would definitely make sure that they're not racists.
That's
first
true.
of all, we'd have to,
Yeah.
because maybe we'd want a turtle.
And you probably can't bring any horny toads in. That's just going to
No,
cause problems all over the place.
No, that would be
You just
that
make
would be
that the
frog,
specialty episode.
That's Frogcast After Dark.
You just donate $5 to. Chris has the link. It'll be at the bottom.
It'll be at the bottom. That's right. It'll be in the description.
It's his Patreon link. That's right. It's where you get special pieces of the episode.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. And you couldn't figure it out today. We are, having ourselves another distracting discussion. Thanks for joining us. And let's get on the ridiculousness, shall we?
Oh, crap. It had to be ridiculous. I had this whole plan about the frogs and everything. Shit.
We were actually thought we were talking about Frogcast.
Okay.
Podcast
I tricked you
hosted
guys.
by animals.
I tricked you guys this time. No,
There you go.
Not about broadcasts.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Just one part of this multi-tiered episode.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
It's important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the onion episode.
It is. Yeah, let's peel back the layers.
The layers
Starting
and the
with
layers.
frog skin first.
It's like a cake.
Exactly.
Onion cake.
I
Onion
remember that in
cake?
high school,
Oh,
skinning the
gross.
frogs, cutting up the frogs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I never did that.
No?
Yeah.
I skipped those days.
Man, it was.
And I don't think we did frogs. I don't think we ever did frogs. We did worms, fish, and fetal pigs.
Yeah, the fetal pig, I just remember the science teacher bringing in like a full, it was a massive.
Like a whole pig?
Yeah, a whole pig.
Hog.
A whole hog, and it was quite impressive. Like all the parts.
And then did you eat it?
No, God, no. No,
not allowed to.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, no, it was quite impressive. Got to give credit. But yeah, I also remember doing the frog.
Yeah, the frog.
We definitely did a frog.
I remember the pig too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I think
day.
that was the only
But
two
I
I
don't feel
remember.
like I had a lot of involvement in it. I remember being
The
involved
pig,
in
no.
the. Pardon?
And the pig, no. That was in
yeah.
my class.
Right,
Yeah,
me neither.
Yeah.
But I remember the frog. Absolutely, I remember going to the stomach and get like a half digested fly in there and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or spider. I think it was spider. Yeah.
I've seen that kind of shit, like just people gutting fish before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I've been present while people have.
Yeah. I've got one fish in my
that.
life.
Just one?
I don't touch fish. I think we may have had this discussion.
Yes,
before,
we
but
have, but-
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's just not
Never
your
been
jam.
fishing, eh?
Oh, I've been fishing.
What do
I'll
you-
go fishing.
What do you do when you catch it? I forget
So
this.
this is the weird part. I will handle minnows
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
or worms
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I'll put them on the hook. I'll bait
Yeah.
the hooks and doodly doodly doo. I'll catch them.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And yeah.
I hope people know how to fish.
if and they'll
Fish
reel
it
it
out.
in.
This is very well done.
I'm practicing my Michael Winslow impression.
I
Leave me
see.
alone, okay?
Okay.
I'm doing an impression of an impressionist.
I'm excited for the Jimi Hendrix part.
It's called Inception Impression.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And but no, somebody else got to take that shit off if I catch a fish. Fuck that.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
that is
Interesting.
weird.
Unless I have them special fishy gloves.
Yeah. They do have
Sure.
gloves.
The ones
Yep.
with like the little rockies on them. They
Yep.
have like little rocks on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
palms. Or, yeah, I'll do
and
that.
it fully protects you.
If
for
I got the
everything.
gloves, I'll do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
fair enough.
So it's more of like a fear of
It's the
getting
slime-
pained in
it's the
some way rather
sliminess
than
or
the grossness.
yeah, because I've seen people like get bit by the fish.
Sure,
I don't
that
want
happens.
to stick my
Depending on the type, it
I
can
don't want to
happen.
stick my fingers up in the gills. Those things look all fucking freaky, man.
I have to admit, for me, it's always been catfish I've always had the most challenge with.
Yeah.
Yeah. just
Which is
always.
why I think noodling is the most fucked up sport.
Oh, see, I'll watch people do that.
Oh, yeah, you
that's
know what that
entertaining
is?
as fuck.
No, I don't.
That's when people will literally bare hand go for a catfish and they're fishing with their catfish with their bare hand.
Catfish usually have like holes or dens that they stay in.
Yes.
So they'll go and find the catfish holes and they'll stick their arm in the hole.
Oh, gotcha.
And then they'll
Wait
like
for the
literally
catfish to-
wait for the catfish to like fucking bite them on the arm.
And then they pull them
And
out.
they fucking
and then
pull them
there
out.
you go.
And there you go, yeah.
It's
That's
called-
very,
it's called-
very,
Called noodling.
yeah.
very, very interesting. I would happily come, attend, and watch somebody
Right?
do this.
Oh, yeah, for
Sure.
sure. Yeah.
I do it?
No, I have no desire to do that. I have no desire to stick my hand down any live animal's mouth.
When they, yeah, that's true.
Why would I-
Now the other side.
Well, the other side's another story. It's
Well, it all
and
depends.
if I'm getting paid, I'm in. You know,
It all depends. If you stick your finger up a cat's bum, you will travel through time.
That's true.
Depending on what knuckle you go up to, that's the amount of years.
That's right.
Like it goes by tens. If you stick your finger up a dog's butthole, nothing.
AJ knows from experience. He knows
On both sides of
You
it.
just get chocolate
Yeah.
finger.
That's right. Just
Oh my
my
word!
gosh.
God,
Get Nutella finger.
I did that to my not quite that thing, but what popped in my head was the other day I was doing I was compost. I was because we had the warm days,
Right.
so I was stirring some of the compost and came back in. And I was like, "How bad do you think this smells?" And the look, like she was like, "Do it, and you're dead." All right, I won't do it.
No,
Fair warning.
See, you don't allow that ultimatum to happen. You just say, you catch her off guard. You say, "Here, smell this," and you just and then it's just like an instinctual, like what, and then dang.
Yeah, then you can say, I didn't know.
I didn't know.
know.
I
thought it smelled fine.
I was
That's
curious.
fine,
Like I
Jesus.
thought it was a little off myself, and I wanted just to check.
right.
That's all. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
needed a second opinion.
Yeah. I don't want to. So I'm allowed to make decisions all on my own. Then okay.
I don't
This
need
is
your
the
input.
precedent. This is the precedent you're setting now. You realize that.
Groceries could be all cereal next week. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Compost. Yeah. Wow. Let's talk about that. How fucked is this weather? This is.
It is interesting.
This
in
is
It is
February.
bonkers.
strange indeed.
Yeah.
It is strange indeed. I'm having issues shoveling my walkways and
Driveway
stuff
and-
right
yeah.
now. Oh yeah, for sure. The driveway.
Oh,
The driveway's fucked. The driveway is just what it is right now.
Good luck getting in or out of it.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
on
much.
you.
It's a gamble. You don't have to go to the casino down the street. You just come to my house. Give me $5 and place the bet. Can I get in or not? But because they're like, it snowed there the other day, so there's that layer which is just wet and heavy.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's like a crust of ice, just
Yeah.
like a crusting of ice. But under that, there's the shit that happened like last week
Right.
Yeah.
that I didn't end up getting to because it did what it did
Right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's all
nuts.
kinds, and salt's just a throwaway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no point.
Yeah.
There really isn't.
No, but everybody's used to it by this point. Like I give credit. Like yesterday, I really like during that 2 hours, 3 hours where we were getting nailed. I was like, oh my god, this is awful.
Just unreal.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was still pretty
And
bad
then it
after it stopped.
Nothing
Yeah.
else happened.
But it was interesting when I went to go clean off the truck this morning. Like you said, AJ, there was like this weird thin layer of
Yep.
ice,
Yeah.
but underneath was just pretty much packing snow.
Snow, yeah.
You know? It's so
Yep.
weird.
Yeah. I have to admit, yesterday morning I got up and I was playing the game of can I walk on the
Yeah.
ice sheet? Can I?
Mm.
And by the way, I can't any longer. Apparently, I weigh a little bit more than when I was 10 years old.
Fair. Yeah, it was poor dog Jackson because he just sees the snow and he thinks it's a good time, but there's obviously a layer of ice.
Yeah.
Ice
Right.
underneath there just slipping around like a, freaking,
Oh, jeez.
like a cartoon dog.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah, no, it's been messy. I just think it's funny that winter decided to take 3 months to show up in our town. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, it could be one of those things. Like I'm doing my standard. I have to admit, about mid-March, no more, please.
Yeah.
What can we
Yeah,
call it?
see,
Yeah, I'm
I've
good with
seen
that.
people online complaining about like extended winter or something. It's like it's not even the end of February.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
know.
Right.
Fucking come on.
Yeah, relax.
A, you live in Canada.
Yeah.
B, It's February.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that living in Canada doesn't really cover BC. They actually, mostly rain for them.
Well, not this year.
Not this year. They got the snow this year.
They got the snow this year.
Sorry, you live in Ontario.
There we go.
Yeah. It is funny though how people try to like negotiate or say what, like you just said, Dave, about the weather. It's like, oh, mid-March, I'm done. As if we have a choice. As if there's like, oh, you know what?
Whoa,
Fuck
whoa,
this.
whoa,
What are you going to do?
I'm out.
Where are you go? Well, I mean, you could if you wanted
could leave,
to.
yeah.
You could.
I don't mean it so much as a choice. It's just before about the middle of March when the weather's like it's been, well, that's interesting. I just kind of roll with it. Happy days. After about the middle of March, mother shit, I'm fucking tired of this.
The grumbling, yeah. Fair. Yeah.
Exact same weather. No.
I'm tired of this shit after this first fucking snowflake falls. Fuck this winter bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
This has been so
the ear
dumb.
hole.
This has been so dumb. Like we didn't get what we got like a day of snow before Christmas. Then we got 3 days of snow for Christmas,
right?
and then virtually nothing until fucking 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and then it's like,
it's been
you know
all over.
what? Fuck you, freezing rain. Wow, hey,
It just
come
seems-
on now.
It just dumps and then goes.
Yeah.
Dumps,
Mind
dumps
you,
and goes.
when the freezing rain comes, and this happened just by, we got lucky. We went to the nice Tubin Hill and went down on the lovely.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, it got to that point. You know how normally they let you hook onto and you go down 2 tires and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to. Why? Not just me. Most of us were able to go all the way down. And if you happen to have been there, all the way down, all the way up, and knock the fence at the back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds so fun.
It was so much fun.
So fun. So fun.
Yes, thank you,
Uncontrollable
Bowler.
Speed.
Great time.
I feel
Yeah.
like I would be incredibly sore after that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I do recommend, and not just in the icy, you can do normal stuff. It was fun. The Boulder little, and again, you can go and do the skiing and everything, but it was nice when you're doing just the lovely little, not tubey things, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When you're going down with that just as the family, it's just everybody kind of does their thing. You have fun. Yeah. The only thing I wish was that there was half the people.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those, you go up, you wait about 10 minutes, go down. Like, again, it's fine, but
I know. I really do wish there were more like snowy destinations closer in the London area, other than just Bowler. Not, I like Bowler, but to your point, it's always way too crowded.
And it's because it's the one here.
Right, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like there was some sort of hilly area that was even, I don't know.
Yeah, that you're still allowed to go to.
Yeah.
Because they shut down a lot of them back in the toboggan days when I was
did.
truly a child.
Still are doing that, which is dumb.
I think it's funny that they call these hills mountains.
Yeah.
They did the same thing back home. It was
Yeah.
Mount Evergreen.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
need to go to Blue once and be like, oh, that's what a mountain looks like. Okay.
Even Blue, it's nice.
Oh, it's nice, yeah.
That's
but
not even a mountain.
No,
You
well,
need to-
I mean,
you need to go to BC once.
Of course.
And go, oh, that's a
I
fucking
mean-
mountain.
I mean,
I've seen the
Blue-
Vegas mountains.
That's a hill.
Of course. I mean Blue in comparison to Bowler.
Okay.
Is what I mean. Bowler is
It's just a
not-
bigger hill.
Yeah, but a much bigger hill.
Yeah, a larger.
Much
Bowler
bigger.
is a
larger
small.
hill.
Again, we've talked about this many, many times. I
Yeah.
bring it up every single time. Size isn't the only thing, okay?
That's true. How many runs you got?
When it comes to defining geological structures, yes. If that were the case, then Pluto would still be a planet.
Is that geological though?
I don't think
Interesting.
that's geological.
So that's terrestrial.
But
Extraterrestrial.
Extra.
Which would have to do
Extraterrestrial.
with
I like how he's trying to
geology.
defend himself
I know,
right now.
yeah.
It's the size of the rock.
Yeah. You can't see it right now, but AJ's making his motion with his hands like he's fondling something
rock.
down under.
Pluto.
Yeah, those rocks, yeah.
Benoit balls.
Benoit balls. Yeah.
Benoit
That's
balls.
right, that's right. Yeah, so fuck you, weather.
So again, our whole conversation on weather, it does remind me that I was able to actually play a wonderful game of golf.
Oh, wow.
Last week, 2 weeks ago.
Well, when was
Yeah.
the last time you got to do that? Have you ever
Yeah.
done that in February? Play golf in February?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they have the lovely indoor golf
Did
now.
you-
So
oh, is that what you did?
yeah, sorry.
Is that you went and did indoor golf?
Yeah, I was indoor. So I have to get. So it's actually
Oh, well,
been a
that's-
while since I've done the indoor golf, and I got it. I have to give some credit. Like I now, it used to be we go do indoor golf. We drink some lovely beers, smack some balls, have some fun. Now we go and do the same thing, except when I'm actually now playing the indoor golf, It's very realistic. It's exactly the same golfing skills that I have in real world.
Like with just shit.
Fuckers. Exactly.
None.
In the old days, it was very much like you kind of just swing at it, and the ball was always going straight, perfect, great height, great everything.
yeah.
Nowadays, nope, it'll cut, slice. They actually have some sort of method to track your ball spin to that point,
What?
and they don't even use special balls or anything. They just I brought my own balls and used them. Fuck.
Is this all okay? I've
What
not
they're doing
played-
is they're giving you a controller with a Wii.
Wii.
Yeah, it's a Wii controller
It's a Wii
taped
controller.
to
No,
the
you
club.
bring in your own clubs,
and they want you to
smack
tape
away.
a Wii controller to
right to get the best experience possible.
No,
yeah.
highly accurate.
Highly
If you
accurate.
pay extra, you get to go move up to the PlayStation Move.
Oh, I love it. I
Well, it
love
used to be you actually even had to use their balls, all those things.
Sure.
Now you bring your own, hit them, and yeah.
So I've never done indoor golf. I've messed with them like a machine where it's like you can work in your golf swing. Is it a bunch of those or are there
Nope.
actual legit holes?
So there is no actual. So that is the one thing that still doesn't work well. That'll be the one thing they'll have to improve. So now when you go to hit all those things, it works. Once you get to putting though, meh.
Yeah.
We do the. I think we did 12 feet because like it sounds like, oh my god, 12 feet. Yeah, no. We were there for 5 hours,
Mhm.
5 guys. Not a single one of us actually sunk a ball.
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
the putting
Well,
is
that
still
doesn't
shit.
sound
That'll be what
fun.
happens
That
in
doesn't
2-3 years.
Sure. Yeah,
Right
make
now,
it
it's just
better.
about no matter what hole you're doing, we just started playing all right, let's go and just
Yeah.
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 just tee it up and smack it over.
Yeah. I'd go to fuck shit up, but I don't think I'd be any good at it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
I
no,
got
I'd
to
be
give
terrible.
Yeah.
No, I'm,
Well,
not.
yeah.
I'm good at Tiger Woods.
That's the same transferable skills for sure.
With the joysticks.
For sure, yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. I like golf, but not enough to be good at it.
I'm
Or
the same.
care
To me,
about
golf is really just to go out, have some fun,
Yeah.
hit some shit. Like I don't want to go to
Agreed.
a high class super. I don't want to be with somebody. I don't mind if somebody's really good at golf,
Sure.
but I'm very upfront with them. I'm great that you're good. I am horrible.
Yeah, you've already
I hit
won,
it
just so you know.
straight.
Yeah,
Usually.
yeah.
But otherwise, that's about all I'm going to give. So if you're going to get pissy, let's not go play.
Let's not do that. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're fine, just, having fun, we play bestie ball. All right, let's go and kick some ass, shoot some bug gum, and drink
Yeah.
the beers.
And there are a lot of golf courses in London
Oh yeah.
Yep.
and around. Yeah, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which
And
is
most of them
kinda
are
crazy.
public,
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, there's only a couple of like country club only.
London,
blah,
there's
blah, blah.
members only.
Yeah, I think there's only
Yeah, I think
one
there's only
in
one.
London.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Of course, once you start to go outside, it varies a bit.
Sure.
But yeah,
Caradoc and all those places. Yeah,
it
yeah.
can vary. But yeah,
Cool. Well, hey, you got to fucking golf February, even though it's indoors. That's still fun.
that was fun. Yeah, it was good.
I got to skate. I was skating last week when we had that one
nice.
day of like no snow and it was dry on the ground. I'm like, fuck that, Jax. Let's go.
Oh, like
And-
skateboarding.
skateboarding. Yeah.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like
I thought you actually went skating. I was
No,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
nice.
Skateboarding. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. If I tried to go
No.
skating now, my knees would say no.
I
My
could.
ankles would say no.
Yeah, I could do it. I just will not have a good time, skating for those
Fuck,
reasons.
Nikki took Max skating a few
Oh,
weeks
yeah?
ago there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a fan?
Yeah, he enjoyed it.
Yeah,
he
nice.
had some of those like balance skates, I think they call them.
Yeah,
Just little things they put on the bottom of your shoes, and they have like
Oh, yeah,
four horrible blades.
yeah.
Sure.
It's just for you to
Oh, they're terrible.
skate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's for
Curtis
him
used to have
to
them.
walk on the ice.
Yeah, Curtis
basically,
had
yeah.
them.
I love that they have.
He liked it.
Oh, that's good. I love that they have like 4 skates as if like that's gonna represent the skating.
It's just to
experience
get
on
them
one
out. Like
blade.
you got to remember the
Oh, I know.
age. Like
Yeah.
I don't too much knock it because if you're just going out to have fun, it's like anything. Make it an introduction. Get them hooked.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Get them on
Then
it.
they will
Get them
happily.
hooked.
Yeah.
that's
Well, no, like if it's something you want them to do more of.
right.
And that was
right.
that was exactly the thing. Like
Yeah.
they took him out, and Nikki rented one of them's
Yep.
bars to. He
Yep.
was like, "Fuck you, bar."
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and just kept going.
Nice.
yeah.
See,
Yeah,
that's
so-
perfect.
I love
And then
it.
you can graduate if
Yeah.
you want up to the
Yeah.
regular skaties and
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
whatnot.
It's just make sure you have fun.
The
all that
skates
good
are
stuff.
hard to stand on, man.
Hell yeah. I'm very envious of those that are really good at skating.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Like
Mhm.
I have like hockey player
Mhm.
friends when I'm like, fucker.
Well, hockey
so
players
good.
certainly, but even things like figure skating.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Like I have to admit, figure skating is just one of those things where I watch him like how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
The
not a human.
effortlessness.
You're not a
Yeah.
human.
Agreed. They have next level human abilities. It's like you should not be able to do that.
Oh, you should not be able to
On two blades.
spin that fast,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and then come out of that spin and then be okay
Yeah.
to go around the ice and then do a jumpity Jew
Yeah.
and then a flippity flop
Right.
and a monkey bore and a fucking wonky donkey.
And then land on
Whatever
one
they're called,
blade. Like, fuck
right?
you. You
On your
know,
toe.
you clearly you need to be breeding more because we
Right?
need more people like that in the world
Yeah.
who can do that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I got respect for figure skaters.
I have to admit, I have respect for the majority of the sports out there because I can't do 99%
for sure.
of them.
Yeah, agreed.
except for polo.
Yeah. Well,
I still give cred.
I mean, it's hard.
When the
Pretty
horses,
Woman sold that to me.
when the horses start winning the medals, then I'll get in on
Do
it.
they get something?
Yeah,
get fed.
oats
And sent to the glue
and
factory?
steroids.
Yeah. That's fair. Salt lick, an
Yeah.
apple.
Because really, what are the people doing? They're just
Having fun.
they're just hitting a ball on the ground with a
Yeah, it's not fun. As I said,
hammer.
have you seen Pretty Woman recently? Rewatch it. That'll sell it.
Dave, there's another question you need to ask.
What's
Why
that?
have I seen Pretty Woman ever?
And why are
Have you never
watching it?
truly
I've
seen?
no.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have
Okay.
a movie night
We
episode.
should. Listen, I was about
Dave
to
just turned into a 13-year-old girl.
for sure. I was just about to shit on Dave for watching Pretty Woman in his fucking 40s. But
Technically, the last time I watched it was more in my 30s. But
okay,
hey.
sure.
But hey.
But I will say this: being a kid of the same era as us and not seeing it, I think you might be doing yourself a little bit of a disservice.
You have to see it.
It's actually. Is it a rom-com nonsense movie? Absolutely it is.
Oh,
But
they learn and grow together.
oh, fuck off. Learn and grow.
Like,
how
the
to
movie
suck
is
a rich
so
man's
good.
penis.
There's a sequel.
Right?
There's a sequel where he wins her back after she was running away from getting married constantly.
You lost me at sequel. No.
It's not a true sequel. I,
know.
can't even remember the name of the
I know, I
movie,
get
but they
it.
made another one. God,
You hold on.
forever later.
You can't remember the name of the movie, but you just said
Pretty Woman, I
the name.
remember.
He's talking about Runaway Bride, which is another
That's
Julia
it,
Roberts
yes.
vehicle, which has absolutely nothing to do with Pretty Woman.
But it has her and
Richard Gere?
Richard Gere in it.
Oh, wow.
Does it have Richard Gere?
Yes,
Has it?
I'm
He's
pretty
probably
sure.
right. He might be right. Let's look it up.
Yeah, there's
probably
one.
right.
There's another one with the two of them. Yes,
He's down with gerbils, so
because there two of them get married in the end.
it's
Okay.
probably Richard Grant, Hugh Gere.
I'm fairly certain I'm right. Shit, now you guys got me.
But
worried.
anyway,
but anyway, I'm right.
Oh, yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
you know,
It is
the,
Richard Gere.
you know the one where she's running away from getting married, but he can't remember.
Right. Can't remember anything. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
We love you.
for sure.
That's fine.
And yeah, just so you know,
It is fine that we love you.
Julia Roberts and
It's
Richard
fine.
Gere
No,
are not.
hold on,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
fine. It is fine, Dave.
I said
It is. It's fine. We love you,
AJ.
and it is
AJ,
Dave.
it's fine.
Dave.
Fine.
We love you. Go on.
Yeah, no, keep going, please. I don't want to stop this love affair right here.
Something about Richard Gere and Pretty Woman.
Well, just
it's snap the necklace, Grace goes on your finger. Oh, I
Yeah.
know of Pretty
How
Woman.
is that? How is that though?
I
The iconic.
understand
Why
Pretty
is that
Woman.
the iconic fucking part of the movie? Like, out of all the things that happen in that movie,
Well,
that
he
whole
hasn't seen
snap
it.
thing.
To me, the iconic one.
Well, then there's the part where she goes to the place and they won't let her in, and then she says, she
That's
comes back
one.
and says,
Yeah.
"You've made a big
Right.
mistake," kind of thing.
that's
Yeah, I
definitely
only
one.
know that because of The Office.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
not
that
going
one.
to-
I also loved at the very beginning where she's trying to get in the car and she just starts telling him all the things he's doing wrong, so she has to end up
Yeah.
getting up to drive him home.
I love the beginning when she's a hooker too. That's my favorite part.
Or the middle. Or the end where she's probably still a hooker.
No.
No.
She's grown out.
So hold on. There isn't the scene.
She's an escort.
There isn't the scene where she goes back to being a hooker. This is probably about 15 minutes before the movie's over.
No.
She goes back to being a hooker, and then he goes back to finding her on the
It's
streets.
not
and then she's
exactly like
and he's
that.
like, you don't have to be a hooker. And she's like,
Costanza's being a complete dick and tries to take advantage of her again while she's kind of grown out of that bubble, and he's such a jerk about it.
Yeah.
So wait, Seinfeld's in this?
Well, Costanza is, yes.
Yeah. That's it. Jason Alexander's in it.
Anything I know about this
Hands
movie,
up.
I know from popular culture.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's funny? If I was to or we were to do the watching of it, you would actually probably be able to know exactly what's happening
Probably.
because of pop culture.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
I have
referenced.
no desire.
It's
to-
so referenced. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think now. I don't think I have liked many movies with Julia Roberts in it. Maybe Hook?
Yeah, she's good in Hook.
Hook's good.
Well, I wouldn't say she's good in Hook, but
She's
Hook was a good
fine.
movie.
Hook is a great movie.
I mean, she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not like, oh my God, Julia Roberts. Hook.
Right,
yay.
I agreed. I thought she was great in Aaron Brockovich. I thought she did a good job in that.
That was a
I
fun
guess
one.
that was
Really
her
good
kind of big claim too, though, right? Like she
had claimed she'd done a bunch then, but yeah, I guess that was her kind of
that was
defining
her huge,
sort of
like,
yeah. Look at me.
like Julia Roberts.
I'm not just. I could play more than just a hooker.
Yeah, or a lawyer's assistant, because she was in all them like John Grisham movies. wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was
Like
doing those too.
Pelican Brief and
Yep.
all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's
I
good in those
generally
too.
like her, actually.
Yeah, I like Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Are there some of the movies she's in that I'm not a fan of? Probably.
Sure.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head. But
I don't know if she's gonna sell me on a movie. It's not like,
No.
oh, Julia Roberts in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. No, I mean, no.
Yeah,
She's one aspect, but I'm like, you know.
Sleeping with the Enemy. That's where she
Oh,
got
yeah.
her. Was her big, I think,
Yeah, I think you're right.
in the 90s.
And that was a good movie.
Nice.
Remember it.
That
yeah.
was her big poignant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of actually a
Vehicle.
single actress that I would go and watch the movie just because they're in it. Personally.
I did a lot of that in the 90s because of Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's talking actress.
No, actor
Actor
or
or
actor.
or actress.
Actor,
Okay.
actress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I can't
there's-
think of a specific
Yeah,
one.
there's some.
Okay.
Kevin Smith.
I'm going to say, okay,
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Smith,
There.
Jay and Silent Bob,
Yeah.
the
okay.
characters. Like, yeah.
Uh,
Because even I can't even say Kevin Smith.
I feel
'cause
like
again,
that was a
know.
bigger thing, a bigger deal. Like again in the 90s, like
before the internet.
you'd go to see a movie because Robin Williams was in it,
Right.
or because. But
Yeah.
but maybe that's a thing too, because we've gotten maybe older. We don't idolize. Because I'm sure
Maybe.
there's a lot of people who go to see Fast and the Furious because Vin Diesel's in it.
Vin Diesel. That's this. Vin Diesel drives a Beetle. It's all about family. Give me my Beetle.
I'm Vin Diesel.
I'm Vin Diesel.
I'm Groot.
I'm Groot.
I'm
Groot. Diesel.
Come on, Vin Diesel. We gotta do this thing with the car. I'm Groot. Why are you saying that? Because it makes me the most money. I'm Groot.
I'm Groot.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Three words make him more money than he ever saw from the Fast and the Furious.
For sure. I would say, I don't know if he sells me on it, but if I know Ryan Reynolds is in a film, I'm more keen to
Intrigued?
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
It
He's
usually
probably a good one.
Pushes
yeah.
me over the needle
Yeah.
because I know what I'm
he's
getting.
a plus. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's
can
a
think of
plus.
lots of actors that, yeah, they're a plus.
But there's times when I've seen movies I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't
Yeah,
watch
I just
that.
can't-
I'm curious to see this new. I think we spoke about it last time. This new M. Night Shyamalan movie,
Yeah.
The Knock at the Cabin Door or whatever, with
Right.
Oh,
with David
yes.
Bautista.
Right. Batista's in it. Yeah.
He I'd seen a clip, and he seems like he does quite a decent job at the character he's been chosen
He's really,
to play.
honestly,
Good.
since he's turned to acting outside of wrestling, I can't think of a
Wrestling.
bad role that he's
Wrestling.
done. He's fucking moved from strength to strength as an actor.
It seems a lot of the players that come from that entertainment, like a sports entertainment, you'd call it, and stick with it, do well.
Well,
Well, no, they
Well-
gotta stick with it.
yeah,
Hulk
it's true.
Hogan,
I can.
right?
There's three. Hulk Hogan.
Again, you gotta stick with it.
Hulk Hogan, yeah.
You're gonna tell me you wouldn't have seen Suburban Commando 2? Come on.
Come on. Well, I'm also trying to think of some other ones
Well, I'm
that
thinking
like went straight to DVD.
I'm thinking like the
and-
Expendables.
Yeah,
Like Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I remember when
Randy Orton could be an action star. He
I
could do
remember
a really
when they
good job.
laughed at John Cena for being
Yeah.
in that with
And The Rock.
the Marine or
That's
whatever it
true,
was
yeah.
called.
Yeah, they laughed at The Rock when he broke out, and now look
I
at him.
liked him in what was it? The one with
Scorpion King.
Sean William Scott.
Oh, the Rundown. Yeah, it was a good
I
movie.
thought that was good.
I thought it was good.
That's the
that
movie
is a
that
good
I.
one. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
That's the movie that I saw, and I was like, you know what, that Rock fella, that kid, that kid's got something. You
He's
know,
got something there. Look at that
he
guy.
might be going places. This
Is he
this Rock
younger than
fella.
us?
No, he's way
No.
older than us.
Okay.
Like way older. No,
Oh.
I think he's about a decade older than us.
Okay.
He actually what caught me. Rundown was good, but I think what I saw before that was Get Shorty when he played like the gay.
Oh,
fat-
that was a
the sequel. That was
Oh yeah, not Get Shorty.
not Get Shorty. Oh,
I know the one you're speaking
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
It was the one about the music industry.
Yes.
Right.
They
Because
did
Get
that
Shorty was the
movie.
film
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his
Oh,
role
what
in
was
that.
the second
oh,
one. I
what the
can't
fuck?
remember what it was called, but yes, He was the gay bodyguard,
Yeah.
bouncer.
Yeah.
He was
guy.
fucking hilarious.
That was really good.
yeah. And if you've seen like his roles since then, they all kind of borrow elements from that first role.
I'll give you,
You know?
I'll give you the fact that that was. I think the Rundown came before that.
I think you might be right. It might have come.
But that was the one where you saw that he's not just an action,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
an action hero.
Yeah.
He is an
guy.
actor.
Yeah.
He can actually do. I mean, he's better when he does action because he can do all the stunts and he can do all the.
I
all
wouldn't
the
mind
things.
seeing him
Plus he
do
suits
some
it.
more. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind seeing him do some more like straight up dramatic stuff. I'd like to see him stretch his wings like that. Look, because you look at Batista, and he's done that, and he's done really well. Like his part in I know it's small, but his part in Blade Runner 20 whatever it's called was excellent.
Well, I think this one, this Knock at the Cabin Door is going to give you some of that too.
Yeah.
because it's it seems like it's played very intense.
Like okay,
it's not a.
I want to watch it.
It's not a. I don't want to say like slapstick. I don't want to say slasher. It's not your. I don't think it's your typical vibe of a horror flick, right? Because again, it's in like blah 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 blah.
Sure. It's got to have a twist.
But it's got a twist.
The twist is it's a straight horror film.
You know?
It's not- It's a straight horror film.
Just watch. That's the twist. It's just a straight up. Did you know he wrote Stuart Little?
I did.
You know the movie Stuart Little
Yeah.
with the little mouse?
The mouse.
The little mouse?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He wrote that shit.
Yeah.
And like blah blah blah.
Cool. Good
Yeah.
for him.
But yeah, that would be funny if
Yeah, it
it
would
was
be
just
funny.
like no twist.
That was
But
the
he
twist.
also
Was no
he also
twist.
wrote
No twist.
Avatar: Last Airbender. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's unfortunate.
Swing and a miss.
Right?
Yeah, it happens.
Big miss.
How could you fuck up such an amazing television show?
Right? How can you fuck
How?
up something that already?
How?
And
Oh,
see,
I know.
again-
Cram it all into an hour and a half.
And again, my problem with things that are derived from other forms of media. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
can't you just stick to the source material?
right.
It's inspired.
And-
by-
Well,
Give me that fucking bullshit.
well. I'm gonna push back on that. Just
Yeah,
like
we
you
had
pushed
that.
back.
Yeah, okay, push
all
back again.
That's right. The Last of Us. So The Last of Us, as a show, is clearly different from the game, but I am grateful that I play the game and I'm watching the show because they're not changing it completely, but they're changing it just enough to make you want to keep watching.
And I think I'll give it that because of the fact that it's a video game and there's variables to a degree when you play a video game.
Yes.
So the video
Lots
game,
of things to pluck.
the video game isn't going to be the same every time you do it. But
Right.
that book, that Stephen King book is going to be the same every time you read it. The words are always going to be the same.
Yeah.
Your
right?
perception can be different.
That's
depending
true,
on what
depending
you-
on your life and where
what's
you're at.
changed, happened, age. all
I've
those
gone
things.
back to read books and they mean something different
Yeah.
a decade later. But I hear you. The book itself doesn't change.
But presenting the movie in the same way can mean that's something different,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like if you watch that movie, say there's a movie that was presented as the source material presented it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of one, so I'm just honestly I can't think of a movie that stuck close enough to the source material for me to make
They're
this point with an
different, yeah.
example. But
Super Mario Brothers.
It's like a book
clearly
from a
is-
movie.
of course,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
of
was
course,
right.
Super Mario
That
Brothers,
was right. Exactly.
YouTube that
100%.
there is a Super Mario Brothers that actually looks a lot of fun. It's one of those fake ones.
Oh, yeah,
it's not
yeah.
actually get made, but I'm telling you, it looks good.
I gotta check it out.
yeah, check it on
Um,
YouTube.
What was my point?
We're sorry, we
lost
keep
it.
cutting you
Yeah,
off.
we have.
Lost it.
Yeah.
But
We're distracting you.
oh yeah, so you could watch. You could if there was such a movie, you could watch that movie at one point in your life and get something out of it, and then
Yeah.
watch it. Or same as you just said.
Sure.
with the
Yeah.
book, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that doesn't exist, so we don't know.
What
Okay.
doesn't exist?
Basically, using a book as a script,
Okay, gotcha.
literally using a book as a
Yeah.
script.
It's like
hard.
trying to make a book from a movie, and they do the same thing where it's just they for some reason.
Because then they add a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've only ever. Yeah.
Now, talking about inspired by true stories or inspired by stories, I want to see this fucking Cocaine Bear movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard of
that
this?
one looks like fun.
Of course.
right.
Yes.
I want to see it for one reason only. So it's funny. We talked about how we don't watch projects because of actors and actresses. I'm usually thrown over the edge by directors. And I had no fucking interest in watching Cocaine Bear. I thought it was a neat novel idea, but then I found out who directed it and now I want to watch it. It's Elizabeth Banks.
I knew she had something
Yeah.
to do with it. I thought she was just a producer.
No, she fucking directed it,
so
and
she's
now I want to
all
watch
into
it.
it, eh?
Now I want to watch it. I love almost everything she's done.
You can do that though, and I think that's the point of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Is whenever they say inspired by a true story or
I love those.
based off
Me
a
too.
true story,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, this has nothing to do with the
story.
story it was based off of. The story is, a child and a monkey
Inspired.
becoming friends, and the movie is a war in Iraq. It just
Yeah.
but apparently it's
Good point.
inspired by this boy and this monkey
Apparently,
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that with this because all you ever had was the beginning of the story and the end of the
Fair,
story, because
yeah.
they're filling in the blank
Hmm.
of what happened in the time that this bear ate this cocaine,
Right.
because you knew the bear ate the cocaine.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know that's
You knew
happening.
how much cocaine the bear had when it was dead.
Yeah.
What happened in the middle?
Exactly.
And that's why it's brilliant
That's
to me,
the
because
really
you can
genius.
do whatever the
The
fuck
fuck
you
you
want.
Yeah.
Because there is no even little narrative
Right.
of what happened in between. So you can write that story with those bookends.
Was that even? Did they even turn that into a story before it was this adapted into this movie?
No.
Okay.
It was
cool,
just
cool,
it was
cool,
just the
cool.
news story of
that had actually happened.
yeah,
in the 70s or
they
whatever.
were flying from Colombia or some shit. They had to dump a bunch of coke out of the plane. Bear finds it, eats 70 pounds of it. Blank happens, and
Yeah.
then they find Bear dead with 70 pounds of cocaine in its stomach.
I want them to conflate Cocaine Bear with the new fucking Blood and Honey, the Winnie the
Oh,
Pooh
yeah,
dark fucking thing together.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, I see why he's a murderous bear. He just took on the cocaine.
He ate 70 pounds of cocaine.
And he sees the world as himself in a costume and
Right.
stuff. Oh my gosh, that'd be
That'd
great.
be- I want to play the video game.
I feel like that's
There's
got to
be a
fucked
Cocaine
up.
Bear video
There
game.
better be a video game.
Right?
I mean,
I think Pop Funko,
yeah.
they're coming out with, I think, one of their first 18 plus pops based off of Cocaine Bear.
Really? This is their first?
Well, yeah, because it's got one of them is like a bear with like a pile of cocaine.
I feel like they
And the
would have
other
done one
and
already.
the other one's a bear with like some dude's limb hanging out of his mouth, and it's
Oh.
all bloody and shit.
But yeah, I feel like
I
Pop
don't
would have
think
done
they've
that.
done
That's
anything
crazy.
that drastic before. That drastic.
Oh. Okay.
Like if they had, you would assume they would have put out one of like Tony Montana out
Yeah.
of his decks with
Absolutely.
a pile of cocaine.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe somewhere back in the vaults they've got like somebody with a dismembered arm or
Sure.
some shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And just so you know out there, Cocaine Bear is not a sponsor, but if they want to be, they're more than welcome to
If the
sponsor.
Cocaine Bear itself wants to be a
yeah,
sponsor,
we'll-
we will hold a seance to provide you the avenue to become a sponsor.
Well, and also participate in the recording of the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of
Cocaine
course.
Bear
yeah.
could definitely come and
We
record.
would let
with-
Cocaine Bear.
Oh yes, that's right, Cocaine
True
Bear. You're
Cocaine
absolutely-
Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
why you
no,
do
no.
have 2 tons of
Yeah.
steel all around you. Yes, absolutely.
No, Cocaine Bear, we can't give you any more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are too coked up, Cocaine Bear. You cannot have any more cocaine today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow with your fish.
Oh, this is what I love. Roger's trying to call me.
Fuck
Fucking
those
a
guys.
week late. Like
I know,
whole week,
I know.
constant.
Okay,
constant.
it's
Fuck.
funny that you're saying this. 3 days late,
Oh, wow.
and they're calling me
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Oh, they're just trying to sell me something.
Oh, I'm 3 days late on my payment.
Ooh.
Usually,
Oh.
I can get away with like 3 weeks before they start calling me,
Yeah.
and then another month of calling if I really wanted to push it.
Sure.
But yeah, 3 days.
You know,
Wow.
maybe that's just a
Maybe
nice
that's why they're
life.
calling me.
That's
Yeah,
a
well,
good
money,
life
fuck.
hack. If you can't get a hold of someone at Rogers, fuck it, just don't pay your bill. Get them to call you.
Right?
That's a really good plan.
By the way, I'll pay my bill.
yeah, no,
but
yeah.
By the way,
I'm
you
gonna
need
need
to
to
transfer
fix
me to
this
this
shit.
fucking.
I'm
Yeah.
really glad I got you on the line here. Yeah, I'm about to pay my bill right now. However, I got these things going on.
Before I pay this bill, I really need to be in contact
For
with your
sure.
technical support team to understand why I'm having this particular
Right.
challenge.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So movies, yeah, directors throw me over the edge. Those I'm always in
Lately,
for.
yeah, directors or writers.
Yeah,
if the
if there's a
writer's
particular
a familiar,
writing team or something,
a
yeah.
familiar writer or something, or it's written by an actor,
Yeah,
or a
someone
director
you,
or something.
you
Somebody-
appreciate or
yeah.
respect. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
That makes me like, yeah, let's go fucking see the movie.
Yeah, hasn't
Yeah.
been for me. It's the previews.
Previews,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta
No.
give me, you gotta sell
You're
me on
like-
the previews.
So-
you're like my wife. She's more of the surface of it. whereas Chris and I would probably
Back
be more
end.
of the back end.
Yeah,
behind
I'm
the
up
scenes
front,
and-
like in a scene.
Yeah, like-
you guys
Yeah.
are more in the behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the behind and look at how the sausage
Yeah.
is made.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
like you just want to eat the sausage.
yeah.
We just want to see how the
enjoy
sausage is made.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Exactly.
it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah. Love that.
I mean, I'll dig on previews too, but
Oh, speaking of, if Trey and Matt are involved, we're watching it. Like, there's
Oh,
not
yeah,
even a
of
question,
course.
right? Speaking of, have you seen the new South Park?
Oh, yeah.
South Park? I know you haven't seen
I
it.
know.
You probably should watch the second one for sure.
Yeah.
The
tomorrow-
World Privacy Tour.
tomorrow's is going to be funny too.
Yeah, they're great. I just want to talk about South Park for a moment because of the controversy surrounding
I want to
the
talk
World
about South
Privacy
Park.
Tour. South Park.
South Park.
Let's go to the South Park.
South Park.
The South Park.
South Park. Anyway, what is your
okay.
controversy?
The controversy is this, and clearly, okay. So the whole second episode of the season,
The
called
controversy?
World Controversy, is about. They don't name them this, but it's Meghan and Harry, and
Prince Meghan
Prince-
and Prince Meghan
Oh,
and
okay.
Prince
Princess
Meghan's
Harry.
and Princess Harry. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
what it
okay.
is there.
The Queen has died.
The Queen has died. Queen of Canada's died, and now they are
the very
now.
sad time there for the world.
That's all the world. Yeah.
Right, that alone. Ignore the tone. The Queen of Canada.
Yeah.
Way to piss off the Brits.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The Queen of Canada has died.
It's so good. But the whole joke is Harry met Meghan.
Sally.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's okay. Their whole thing is we want privacy when we're on privacy, to the point where they're like, we want privacy, please leave us alone. No, no, no.
But they're like forcing themselves on people to
gotcha.
to look at them.
Right, right.
Like they move into South Park and Harry sets up his drum kit in the front yard and just starts wailing on
Wail
it.
on the drums
And
of
then,
the neighborhood.
Everybody's looking like it was Kyle's like
It's
looking
Kyle,
at
yeah.
him and then like, hey, stop looking at us. We just want privacy.
Yeah, sorry. So that's like the whole bit. But the controversy is they're now talking about suing South Park.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
How?
hilarious.
Right. Great question. How? I know. It's parody.
What's the grounds, I wonder?
Well,
Well, yeah, it's parody, and I think that isn't that part of the reason why they put the disclaimer at the beginning.
that is exactly why
it's
they
all
put it.
fake.
Yeah.
None of it's
Exactly.
real. We're being assholes.
They're trying to state defamation of character, but they're gonna lose.
Yes.
Like every fucking other celebrity that's tried
And that's
to stop South Park.
the funny thing about South Park is because they're not defaming anybody because they're just portraying how these people are acting
Right.
at this moment in time, right?
Exactly.
So it's like, but we're just exaggerating what
you're already doing. Like,
Yeah.
You're living this life. We're just saying it's insane, but
Yeah,
here it is.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
This
The
is
most
how it
extreme
looks to the outside
Right.
world.
So
Hello.
I
Yeah.
think they've never watched an episode of South Park before. They probably didn't even know of its existence, and then all of a sudden, like, wait, people are making fun of us. Well, we must put a stop to that. And I guess the big controversy for them is they're getting no love at home because they said, "Well, fuck you, royalty. We're gonna leave you now."
But didn't the Queen tell them to fucking fuck a hat before she
I
died?
think
too?
I think she.
Wasn't she like, you're getting
I know
shit,
that she
fuck
said
off?
exactly like that, but I think there's some sort of conversation.
It was
Ew, fuck a hat, Harry.
similar idea. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, now they're getting no love in their private quote unquote
Well,
private life.
maybe you shouldn't have. Well, I guess that. But it all started because he wasn't supposed to marry her
right,
in the beginning of
because she's a mugbloood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called. I don't know.
Muggle. She's a
She's not.
she's a muggle.
She's a muggle. Yeah, you can't marry that mugbloood. What are you doing? You crazy?
What's that from?
I think it's a Harry Potter.
Potter.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Harry
right.
Potter.
Isn't that like someone? Who's like,
One girl, I don't know the
isn't
character's
Harry
name.
Potter a mudblood because his dad was
Yeah.
No,
not
the
Harry.
girl is.
The girl, Hermione is.
Yes, Hermione.
not right because
'Cause
one of
she's
her
half
parents isn't.
Yes.
because she's half white.
She's half right. Half human. Sorry. Well, she's not all wizard. Whatever they're called. Half white. Oh my god. Half white wizard. This is so wow.
Wow.
I just
All
derailed
right,
this
we
fucking thing.
just yep.
She's half white.
That
I'm
train.
surprised your sentence just didn't turn into she's.
I-
Here's my shoe. Sorry.
I know. Have you ever? And you know what? If you join our Patreon page, I'll give you a little bit on how I fucked that up.
Oh my.
Our non-existent Patreon page.
Megan and Harry not sponsors.
They're not
They're
sponsors.
never gonna
They're
be.
never going to
But
be.
if they want to be, no.
No, we're good. Thanks. We don't want your royal.
But yeah, I'd like to see how that plays out.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
that's hilarious.
And,
I
and
really
the
don't
reason
care.
and the reason
I don't-
being is because he just released a book.
Right. Yeah, it's called Wah!
Yeah.
That's the title they named it in South Park. Oh, I've got a new book out there. It's called Wah!
And
love
they're not getting any money from the family.
No.
So
No.
they need to make money.
Right.
So they feel like this is going to hinder them from doing such
as though
things.
it should.
I see. It's one of those things. I guess it's easy for me to say. As South Park, feel free to put me in your episodes. That way I can truly understand
Hell
this.
yeah.
Because in the end, it's one of those... I don't see why they would be upset or offended by this. Do they really care about what some random thing that they don't watch, don't care about has said?
I think this shows you the influence of South Park, like how big it's become.
I think it would have been. I think it would have been anybody. I think it would have been anybody too, because I think had Family Guy done it.
Oh,
been
yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a
been the same
difference.
response.
Agreed.
Blah blah blah.
Agreed.
So-
It would have
Simpsons
been.
won't do it, even nowadays, because we saw what was written on the board back in the day.
That's true. There was a time when they were more liberal with how they treated their celebrity guests and whatnot, but now you're right.
But now,
now
their
respect
celebrity,
first.
their celebrity guests are more of a character
Right.
in
Yeah.
the show, as
Yeah,
opposed
absolutely.
to somebody being poked fun at.
Right. It's
Yeah.
subject matter,
Yeah.
which is why South Park always rules. They're like, fuck you.
Was Korn like one of the only celebrities that wasn't poked fun at on South Park?
They were kind of poked fun at, though.
but
it
it was
wasn't
actually, but it was actually them.
yeah, but it wasn't
one of those
defaming. But yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Because anybody, well,
Oh, Robert Smith,
Robert Smith, George Clooney,
but he was made fun of. I mean,
not
he was
really,
a fucking dog.
but still.
like he got shit on, and he was the guy that kind of made him famous too. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Like
And it was actually him.
yeah, I think that's great. It's like, oh, hey George, we want you to be on South Park, but we want you to play a dog. Okay, what more are my lines? Oh, rough. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Is that truly his line for the whole episode?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he literally plays a
Played
dog.
Stan's dog. Yeah.
That's
It was-
fucking
so
hilarious.
the timing is so fucking perfect because he was just getting in there with I think ER.
Yeah.
Just started ER. So he wasn't like a Batman fame yet, but he was,
But he
growing.
was still super famous for the Roseanne show.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's just starting to kind of climb that level of infamy. And he was somehow, some way, he got the tape, the viral tape,
The Spirit of Christmas.
Spirit of Christmas, which is the South Park thing that made.
Gotcha.
And he fucking spread it around Hollywood. It was him
nice.
like, you guys got to see
Yeah.
this. You got to see this.
Well, because he's
okay.
known to be a jokester, and
Yeah.
on set, like I guess all his co-stars say, like, you got to watch your back around
Yeah.
George Clooney.
Yeah,
He's
he'll
like
fucking-
super practical joke guy.
He'll
right?
shave your head and shit like Jackass style and stuff. He's crazy.
Nice.
Oh, he loves that shit.
He
Yeah.
loves it. So anyways, so because of him, and then I guess they connected some way, and then it was like, hey, we're doing an episode where it's about Stan's dog he's gay. He's like, you want to play the dog? Like, what? Like,
Nice.
He's like, okay, do it. So it's great, So yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
so fuck Megan Harry. No, it's kidding.
Wow.
And Barbra Streisand.
Right
Barbra
back
Streisand.
there.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So
But yes, it's entertaining and funny.
it is.
I'm happy to hear.
I see clips on the TikToks of the upcoming episodes.
Oh, I haven't.
So
I'm trying my best not.
Tomorrow's it looks like it's going to be entertaining.
I'm doing my very best not to watch any of them.
I
I'll
won't say,
just watch
but
it when
tomorrow
it comes.
tomorrow
I'm
looks like
excited.
it'll be entertaining.
When is it not? They're the best. They're the kings.
Mhm.
They're the kings.
Mhm.
There's nobody that
As-
does them.
They're the kings of meh.
As
Ah!
the children's would
Smacky,
say,
smack.
as the children's would say nowadays, they're the sheep, right?
They're the sheep.
Isn't that it? The sheep.
The sheep. Yeah, the sheep.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the goat. The goat. Sorry,
The goats, yes.
they are the goat.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what the children would say nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the best. Anyways,
Ask your kids; they'll know.
they'll
Okay.
know. They'll get it.
It's a
They'll get
Fortnite thing, I think.
It's
I don't know.
I shall
A
ask.
Fortnite thing.
I don't know.
I have
Maybe
no
a
clue.
Minecraft thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of video games, though, it is funny. I have found a video game that I actually enjoy, and I'm surprised. Stardew Valley. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I've
Out
heard-
of
I've
all
heard
the
of
fucking
this.
games, you're playing Stardew Valley.
I am. It was on sale
Huh.
for $7,
I've-
and it
I
was
heard-
fun.
I heard of this and I was like, isn't Stardew Valley the place that Animal Crossing takes place in? But I don't know anything. about
I don't
these
know,
things.
but they're similar in style.
Is it kind of like the same?
I've done the Animal Crossing. This one's a bit They are similar-ish.
Yeah. They like
They're
exist in the same.
The concepts are
yeah,
similar.
concept. Yeah.
Okay, so build a world.
Yeah.
Trade.
Yeah, it's it's a do what you want to do type style, but you can do what you want. Yeah.
Out of all the games, Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
I give it credit. It is my style of game where, I like it.
That's cool.
It's simple. It does
I'm
stuff.
still hooked on the Elden Rings.
Yep.
I can't not. It's one of those. I've realized today, and Chris and I were having this discussion. I realized today how, especially for a gamer like me, because I'm not like a hardcore, like super good at doing all the gaming stuff.
He's not a Harvey.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not as good as Harvey wants to be.
Yeah.
Nice
But
play.
Bring it.
but so I'd say I'm your casual gamer,
Right.
and as a casual gamer, I feel like I have spent money wisely.
Mhm.
Because with some games, if not most games, you put an hour or 2 hours or something into it, and you progress to a point where it's hard to say. It's like I guess you progress, really. You progress to a point where you continue off from that point, and by the end of 8 to 12 hours or 16 hours or 20 hours or whatever, you've finished the game. You've played the game to its
to the point that you're happy with it,
right?
Satisfied. Yeah.
Not with Elden Ring.
No.
Like you need to like plot out life to play this game.
Yeah, it's so true.
I remember you mentioning this before.
Like I've been doing things where I will say I'm going to play this game, and I've got an app that tells me where like all the dungeons and stuff are.
Oh
right?
shit!
You still have to search for them because it's not exact, but
yeah.
it tells you where all the stuff is. That's as helpful as it's going to be because it's not even a cheat. It's like it's just as helpful as it's going to be. It's but yeah. 2 hours, an hour and a half in one little area. So It's like you feel like it's going to take a long time for you to actually complete the game.
Nice.
So it's like I spent $80 on something that's actually worth spending $80 on because it didn't take me
I spent
3 days
$10
to fucking play it.
And I spent most of last night, I'd say about 2 hours, close to 2 hours, working to get myself a copper sword.
There you go. There
See?
you go.
I did the same thing the other day. I spent about 2 hours working to get a giant finger that flicks people.
I love it. I know what you're talking about.
I found it. I know where it is.
I spent some time, not that much time to do this, but Tekken 7 just came on the PlayStation Plus lineup, and holy fuck, is it amazing. Whoa. But here's the thing. Here's what got me. Here's I don't know what you want to call it, but something that was crazy. For whatever reason, Akuma from Street Fighter is in Tekken. That's fine and good.
Because they're buddy pals.
You kind of sort of are. But the crazy fucked up part is because you can go now, everything, you can customize your character.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. They have, I think just for Akuma, it might be for other people, I don't know. But they have a fucking Bullet Club t-shirt available for him, which is a New Japan Wrestling.
I was going to say, you're going to have to explain to the audience and everybody else
it's a
what
wrestling
this is.
fucking business. That's not a fighting business. Sure, this is all Japanese. Maybe that's the link. I don't know.
That's probably it.
But so you can have a character that doesn't actually belong in this game franchise wearing costumes that aren't even involved in this genre.
Question. And how much do you pay for the costumes?
It didn't cost me a thing.
Okay. I was curious.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I'm
wondering if like Namco, because it's Namco, right?
Bandai Namco, yep.
I'm wondering if Namco or Bandai has any stake in New Japan Wrestling.
Maybe. I'm trying to think of any games that they've
or
done.
Just
they might be
on it.
I'm no.
Like Chris has just carried this message forward.
Bike Chinsoft created Fire Pro Wrestling, and they might have had an Namco. I don't know. But yeah, it just was bewildering.
They're
to
just
me
trying to sell it.
They are. They're like, hey, wrestling people. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, do we want to distract anymore?
We're kind of going off your schedule, so
sure.
So
I actually am done. I think.
All right,
personally.
Okay. All right.
I have one last thing.
Sure.
You know that Nikki's having the babies.
Well,
one baby.
We talk about just
She's
one.
Okay, you said
don't
when you added the plural, I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was just one.
We have a name.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Should we save it for our Patreon page that doesn't exist? Or
Nah, just share.
Okay, all right, sorry.
No, share it on our Discord.
On a Discord?
Nobody goes.
Hey, I
Yet.
posted on it.
Yet.
You posted on it?
I
Just
did.
like
I don't
Field
know
of
how that
Dreams,
works.
build it, they will come.
It's gonna be Taylor.
Hey, Taylor, nice.
Taylor William
Nice.
Joseph.
Not
Nice.
named after Taylor Swift, though, right?
No.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
No.
That's
No.
good. Taylor Joseph Williams. That's a nice name.
William Joseph.
William
Okay, I
Joseph.
was saying
Not
that.
Joseph, because then it'd be people call him TJ, and that's a no.
Yeah.
I'm the
TW.
only one who gets initials.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Foot down.
Dang,
Well, I love
Narvit.
it. Taylor, we can't wait to welcome you to the world.
Soon, 3 months.
Soon, it's coming up. Right
3
on.
fucking months.
Excellent.
It's hard for you, isn't it?
3 of the
So
longest
hard,
months ever.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, is there anything else we want to talk about?
Oh, I'm cool.
You good?
Yeah,
You good?
man.
All right. And you out there, do you have any baby names you want to share? Do you have any video games that you're playing? What do you want to talk about in terms of what we just had in our discussion that was so distracting? We want to hear from you. So please do your best. Let us know in the comments what you thought of what we're doing. And if, like AJ said, we now have a Discord server. Join us on there and keep the sarcastic distraction going anytime you want. If you like what we're doing, we have ourselves a little Buy Me a Coffee link. You could throw us some money there, keep our bubblies going and lights on. And all that good stuff. And if you're out there and you're not feeling well in the mental department, we want you to know it's not just you. Everyone feels like this. But you matter, not just to us, but to those that are around you. And it's important to talk about that stuff. So we're going to have some links in our description for you to go and find any mental help that you might need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm the Dave.
It's a me, AJ.
That's exactly what you would sound like if you were Italian, too.
It's a me. Hey, you guys, it's a me. Hey, you want to come and have a
Oh,
pizza?
want the
pizza pie?
Hey, why you screaming out of the window?
And just like that, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining us on our, this evening. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Peace.
Arrivederci.
Oh, shit.
Lord.
Bye now.